Previously on High Stakes Poker, a new crew of competitors stormed our high stakes felt.
Can you do Tom?
Well, I could. You let the idiot get out in front, and he played like a superstar. You get him stuck, and he's a big fish.
And as the mouth kept talking, the table went on tilt.
I bet 10,000 you can't shut up the name of the show.
5,000 apiece. I'll pay 5,000.
I will do.
You got me.
I'll tell you that.
But it was David Benjamin who owned the game with a brilliant river check raise that got Doyle to pay off with the worst of it.
Check that hand twice over with that hand. That's hard to make away.
And Negranu to fold the best hand.
You laid down 10 high flat.
I was thinking we could.
Diamonds, I ain't holding back. I'm all in, I'm gonna kick it, pop it out of the ticket. You got what it takes, you can play high stakes. I'm all in. I'm all ladies, ain't ladies, unless they your ladies. It's a man on the run street, that's what it takes, you can got what it takes, you can play high stakes.
Hello, poker friends. Sometimes in poker, wrong reads do not have to always hurt you. You can put your opponent on an incorrect hand, and because of that, you can make an extraordinary play. Is that what happened last week with David Benjamin and Daniel Negreanu? I think so. But according to David, he knew where he was at all times in the hand. What's the truth? Simple. I'm right and David's full of it. No, I guess only David really knows. So if you ever see him, ask him, did you really think Daniel had a higher flush and you had to get him out of the hand so you could be alone with Doyle in a set? If he says yes, see if his nose grows. Well, I wonder what we got in store for us tonight. Same group as we had last week. Our second show with this group. Over $2 million on the table.
We usually eat Friday dinner, the Shabbat dinner. I go to my mom at 12 o'clock to eat it. Because I love her food so much. So I just want to make sure. I went already, no. I went at noon. Because I miss it tonight with my kids.
For those of you who are not in Ellie's tribe, he's talking about the Shabbat dinner, which is a traditional dinner before the Sabbath. He's missing it to play poker. He had a decision to make. On one hand, I could have Shabbat dinner with my kids. On the other hand, I could play poker with my friends on TV. There is no other hand. I'm playing poker with my friends. Elke's raised to 3,000 with 5, 6 of diamonds, and Daniel sends something. Maybe Elke wasn't that strong. He raises to 15,000, and Mr. Tom Dwan seems to have thoughts of his own here. Raised to 38-2. Doyle is out. Elke's out. But Daniel doesn't look like he wants to go away easily. Elliot is texting his wife saying, before you give the kids the Shabbat chicken, make sure you put it through the deflavoring machine. Daniel's really thinking about this.
Probably 8.
He might even raise here. Be the right move. He calls.
You have about 130 more?
Yeah, I think so. Like 150, 40.
Wow, Elke would have flopped a straight, and Doyle would have flopped a pair and an inside straight flush draw. This hand would have been huge. Meanwhile, Tom Dwan surprises me by checking. Ellie is still texting, making sure that nobody has anything tasty to eat at Shabbat dinner. Daniel's thinking, well, maybe Dwan has ace-king suited, ace-queen suited. He's missed. I have an inside straight draw. I make the nuts with a 9. Maybe I should try and take the pot away right here. And there he goes. 55,000. Dwan's out immediately.
If he hadn't raised that pot, he would have made a big one.
Yeah, you had a big one?
I would come in.
What's the spade?
That's spade or 6-9
6
spade?
of spades.
That's
6-7 spade?
Huh?
That's 5, 6 of diamonds. Wow.
It would have been an awful big pot.
It would have.
See, Elke, he's like me. He's not looking for much. He found the 5-6 suited, he jumped in. Give me the 5-6 suited, I'll jump in. It's a nice hand. It's hard to get.
I'd had to make a flush at time. He had to get through you.
Yeah.
Because he
Figured it, you were
Right.
right.
That's the reason I thought he might have had nothing yet.
That's exactly the way I look at it. check the turn, yeah.
I mean, I think you could value raise a straight.
3,500.
That's still not much that you get, but I think.
As it turned out, you played bad. You check the turn.
I was wondering if there was a chance, but
I can't fold anymore.
Wait. Let's stop playing.
Oh, Mike's in?
Mike is in the pot.
3 players.
I can't fold anymore.
Oh my God. There I am again.
This is Mike Mattisau's first hand in the 2 shows this group has played.
6,200.
Daniel, the original raiser, continues. He does have a pair of 3s, but Ellie has flopped a flush and an inside straight flush draw.
Daniel, I just had 2 suited hands, or 2 suited cards, I mean, and I had folded them too many times in a row when I should have 4-bet. So I was like, I got to do it this time.
I like the way Ellie called on the flop there.
No,
Really looked like he had a marginal hand, like maybe the lone king of clubs.
no, it was. I just thought he had me beat.
You have spade? No, of course not. Go ahead.
You see what I'm waiting
But he bets 20,000.
That's the best hand. I can see it again.
That's too much. Don't see any way Daniel can call or make a move. That 20K is going to be checkmate. I think, but yeah. Gives Ellie a little Shabbat respect.
I figured Daniel's raising my blind with any 2 napkins because he knows I folded everything.
Maybe like this.
Yeah, Daniel's just after your blind.
That's what I'm here for. I'm the $800 in his blind. I'm just saying, I mean, he just...
Try to raise mine there.
What did you show Mike?
The Jack 9 offsuit, sir.
Oh my God.
That's the best
You
hand I've
waited
seen
that
today.
long to play this.
What do you want me to do? That's the best hand I've seen today.
It's just like poker. At first you play, and maybe you're not so good. So you practice, and then you practice some more. And you know what? Eventually you find your rhythm, your game, and you get better. And there you are, a poker player. Learn to play better poker for free at the world's largest online poker site, PokerStars.com, and find the PokerStar in you.
Welcome back to the Golden Nugget. Now it's time for 30 seconds with the guy in the Shark Tank. I'm kidding. 30 seconds with R. Karascott.
People think they know everything about the game of poker. So what's the biggest misconception? We found out from our group of players.
The biggest misconception in poker is that you have to play your cards to win.
In the old days, it probably was that it was against the game.
People don't know that sometimes you have to play tight and you have to play your momentum.
The biggest misconception in poker is that poker is its own and like innate skill. Like, you know, you're good at dancing.
It's definitely that Europeans are always loose cannons.
You have to bluff a lot.
You could find some golden way, some golden key to learn how to play.
When someone's losing, they're not good, and when someone's winning, they are good. The long run sometimes takes a really long time, you know, and sometimes it's longer than 5 or 6 seasons of high-stakes poker.
When Daniel says someone can lose 5, 6 seasons of high-stakes poker and still be a good player, he's not talking about anybody we know. It's just a theoretical proposition.
I thought you had a straight 2 then.
It could happen. A good player could lose on every season of high-stakes poker. It's unlikely, but it is possible.
4,300.
I don't understand.
There's a suit of connectors Mike Mattisau was waiting for, so he could throw them away.
Just because the good hands were showing, but...
Knowles raced to 4,300 with King-Jack offsuit.
2 pairs is really hard.
And we got other guys with suited connectors. They're going to take a shot.
It's almost impossible.
And here comes Phil Ivey with a suited connector.
When I have trips to 80% of the time online.
See, boys, when door raising, you have to lay this hand down.
Especially when you flop a flush on the previous hand.
You okay? You must have learned, Eli, you must have learned from the last high stakes episode when you stacked off that 100 ball with those 9s.
There's another big boy.
Oh my God, door. Phil, you heard that? Another big boy.
David's got a flush draw. Phil Ivey actually has the best hand with a pair of deuces.
I'm worried about you.
Yeah, door raise, so I got...
But Elke in first position with an inside straight draw.
I didn't know you were in the damn pot.
That's what Eli's scared of.
I was trying to isolate on Eli.
I can see that.
No, bro. Elke come flying in for the 4 ball.
But don't worry, that was enough against him.
Got everybody out, but David was going to call with his flush draw. Elke now has the best hand with a pair of 4s.
What you need, Bo? Some food?
What do they got over there?
Okay.
Check, check. Wow, David makes his flush, and Elke makes fours full, and he checks. Ballsy check there. He's figuring that David's made something. Pretty hard for David to miss when that 4 of clubs hit on the river.
I'm ready for the break. Chinese poker.
Maybe David's made a flush, or maybe he was slow playing a 3. He's got David to bet 16,000. And here comes a raise.
Hello.
David's taking the raise in stride, but he's surprised. Problem for David here is he knows Elke is a good enough player that he could check raise and try to represent that he had a hand like 4-5 and that he's made 4s full. While he might have, say, a pair of 7s or a pair of 8s. And David's flush would be the best hand.
That's okay.
And David calls. I think in all our seasons of high stakes poker, that's the first major misstep David Benjamin has made.
Elke's like me, just trying to get 2 suited connected cards to get in there with. They're hard to find.
You shouldn't let Elke go ahead, too.
We're back with our high stakes poker. There's our stack sizes. Ellie's a big winner, 185,000. Elke's doing good, winning about 70. Doyle's stuck and Daniel's stuck.
They don't know about you.
What do I owe?
41. 16 and 25.
No, you owe more because David told me to record.
Oh, more than 41?
37 only for us and 16 for him.
Yeah.
What?
Who's paying my 12?
The 16 got added in right away. Stop.
Stop it. You know we kept that to the side.
You did really?
Yes.
If you did, I don't know. That's the number that your man
I'm
gave.
glad the world's witnessing you trying to steal 16,000 from me.
They didn't tell
I'm
us.
glad they're witnessing it. That's all.
They didn't
So
tell
when I
they didn't televise the.
Godfather of poker, trying to steal from poker.
That's good advertised for his book, by the way.
Did you? Did you know there's a YouTube of you and me arguing?
I saw that. Yeah.
Where you and I are arguing? This is big.
What's this?
It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
YouTube.
Where were you guys at? The Hustler or something?
I don't know. He was trying to steal some money on the
What?
prop.
It's on YouTube, really? What were we saying?
They couldn't make out what you guys.
You kept saying you'll pay.
That's
Promise me you'll pay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ellie's going to take a shot here, 7,700. Doesn't realize he has the best hand. Juan was the original raiser with 9-5 of spades. Tried 9-3 of diamonds before that didn't work. So here he tried to raise with 9-5 of spades. And now he took up a flush draw, so he calls.
Yeah, there's the other.
Elke's got an open-end straight draw, but he doesn't want to see a diamond or a spade come off. The 6 of spades or the jack of spades, 6 of diamonds, jack of diamonds. Wouldn't know what to do, so he throws his hand away.
I'm down.
Hey, you guys want to play tonight?
Ellie does not like that king of diamonds. He just gives up and checks. Durer knows he can't win with 9 high, so he's going to bet. He's thinking about how much. Sometimes with Ellie, you got to kick the door down. You can't just try to steal. So he's thinking, I might have to make a substantial bet here if Ellie's got a pair of 10s, which is probably what he's putting him on.
All right, fine.
What happened?
Second time tonight, Juan waves the white flag.
Oh, I wasn't getting calls.
Ever getting called with. Mikey laid this hand down before I said I couldn't lay it down. Thank you, Tom. Today, you know I'm not calling about 3 of the pots that you raised so far.
He looks with the jack 7, gets raised, the board comes queen, king, whatever, and Eli just wins it with like 7th pair on the board.
A pair is a pair, Mike.
And Tom just says nice hand every time.
Finally have respect for his man, Tom.
I would love to be on your left for one time. That'd be so much more fun.
You always
I've never, ever, ever, ever been on.
Why would it be fun? You can never come in a
Did you have
pot.
that? I'll play every pot. I don't care. I have fun.
He's actually playing. He's not like you. He played the 6-7 suited for 6,000. I don't know if you see.
I'm always on his right. Every single show.
He does make a lot of difference. He kind of handcuff you though, like, right?
Well, Mattisau didn't raise a call when he had the suited connectors. Now he's found the queen seven of diamonds and decides to raise.
Mike raise. Look at it. 3.
Might work out for him, but he's against 2 better hands so far.
I'll take my hand back.
Oh, might as well. Mikey just raised. All the suited connected are working with him. Check.
Check it.
See the David Benjamin flop.
It is checking.
It is a David Benjamin flop. David's trying to act like he didn't hear. Probably saying to himself, hey, Doyle, in France, that's a guillotine punishable offense. But he checks. And Elke does have a little something here. He's got second pair with the ace kicker and bets 8,000. It's the end of Mike's little adventure. David's probably thinking, well, maybe Elke's got a draw.
I wanted to see what happened if I raised. That was just a tester. I got 5 callers. I just wanted to see.
You got 3 callers. Can't you count?
3, 4, 5.
Second pot. I'll count for you.
It was a real pile of too.
I just get the feeling Mike Mattisau is self-occupied and doesn't notice what else is going on in the world. David just calls. Both players love that card. Both players thought the other guy might be drawing out a flush.
I think that's...
David checks. I think David is convinced Elke that Elke still has the best hand and that David is drawing.
I've entered 2 pots to try and catch it. I was in London, they played every hand. Patrick and Dirk.
Here comes the raise to 63,000, and Elke's a little surprised. This is the exact reversal of the hand we had earlier. Both players had the nuts and try to convince the other player that they might be bluffing. David's trying to sell. Maybe I have a big draw, and I decided to raise here. David bought what Elke was trying to sell. Is Elke going to buy what David's trying to sell? No sale. He's out.
I'd be interested to see this hand. Kicker.
That's an important card.
I'd be only that. I think ace jack is possible.
You think if you could have beat that, that was good, ace-high, right?
No, you beat it. Maybe.
David showed the lone ace of hearts. Everybody at this table is sophisticated enough to know that was probably the only heart he had.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah.
No one to play with. So play online at partypoker.com. It's fun, it's easy, it's the world's largest poker room.
You folded?
We're back at our Golden Nugget with High Stakes Poker.
So you don't care about this.
And now it's time for this week's PokerStars.net Did You Know moment with Daniel Negreanu.
Did you know without poker, President Nixon might have never made it into office? It's been said that Nixon won $6 grand in a poker game with his Navy buddies. In 1946, that was enough to fund his campaign for Congress. But since voters weren't so keen on gambling back then, Nixon had to quit poker when he ran for vice president with Eisenhower. And the rest is history. Wonder how Nixon would have done on high-stakes poker. I never bluff.
I wonder how Nixon would have done on High Stakes Poker.
You think?
He might have won 1 out of 6 seasons. And then he would have told everybody that he was not a crook.
I think that they say that he played very big in a casino game, yeah.
He's good at that.
Phil Ivey's been kind of quiet. Going to raise it up here to 4,000 with Queen 10 suited. And Ellie, who's an immovable object, with the button says, I'm in.
Like your makeup. Check.
Phil Ivey checks 2 pair.
See.
Neither player has a heart. Check, check. Ivy bet 7,000. Ellie calls. Must be great to be Phil Ivey. You haven't played a hand all show. You bet once and your opponent is sure you're bluffing. Well, he's not so sure anymore.
One for the road.
That's a robbery in progress. That's a robbery in progress.
You don't know. I could have.
I'm impressed though. When you could steal from Eli, that
You think that's easy?
that is tough. That is.
What is easier, from Eli or from Gus?
Gus.
It's not even close. It's not even close. It's for me because Gus calling.
Gus told me he can't sleep
He's
at night.
calling
He's
still.
got a call because he's just buying his sleep.
I've never seen Gus
I
fall.
did flop a pair, Phil.
I believe it.
Bottom pair.
I flopped 2 pair.
I believe you too. How can you not believe him?
I believe it. Things and sense.
He's on national TV, boys. He never.
He never considered not telling the truth. No chance.
Doyle.
Doyle's got the button and a pair of 8s. Makes it 4,000. Mike's not going anywhere. King Jack of Spades. And the big blind, David Benjamin, goes along for 3,200 more with Jack 3 of diamonds. Both Mike and David have jacks. Mike's going to step out with a $6,000 bet. Although he's not paying any attention to him at all, David's worried about Doyle. We saw it, though. You have 8s. Okay. Mike really did not like that Queen of Hearts. He's about as stiff as I've ever seen a player at a poker table. And David Benjamin picks up on everything. Mike checks. $15,000. That's the end of the mouth, and he has nothing to say.
I should have re-raised it coming in.
This is high stakes poker.
Time for everything in life. There's a time to gamble. There's a time to play
I
time.
mean,
There's a
here,
time to
here,
flip.
I'll put the straddle on. Here, you guys think I don't gamble? Here, look, there's a straddle. I haven't looked.
Oh, we don't want to make you gamble.
Y'all think I'm just a nit? I'm not a nit. I'm just a friggin' card dead piece of
Todd Bronson, Jennifer.
You missed that, but Mike Mattisau complimented himself. Daniel on the button is going to raise it to 6,000 with the napkins Mike was talking about earlier.
There's a struggle here.
Oh, Mike, oh my God! I wish
Whoever thought.
I wish I have the Jack 7 so that.
There's a fold.
Anyway, so Phil got up.
Mike is not going to call 4,400 more with 5-6 offsuit. Daniel's napkin move's going to work.
Mine? No, not that good.
I didn't think so.
I was suited though.
I have the 9 deuce of diamonds.
I laid that A7.
I had you.
Yeah, I had 8 3 of spades.
It's not because you're strong.
We should do a round, yeah. We started it. Let's do
Am I going to be the only one here that...
David.
No, I'm not strapping.
Yeah, right. Ellie, you're okay, right? We'll do a round.
I'll wait a couple rounds.
Yeah, everyone will do it.
I'll wait a
Yeah,
couple
we
rounds.
know you do it.
Go ahead, David.
I'm out.
David,
I'm
we'll do a
actually
round.
not.
David.
Just to piss
Come on. Yeah.
I know that I'm not the
He's like, no, no,
I just
no.
know I'm the biggest.
Let's make the straddle 32. the one straddle we can make it 32.
I remember they had 6 straddles, and David, I was on the button. You made it like 50,000. Jawanda moved in for 200. You had deuce 8 off.
That's why I lost. I was up 360. Stupidly.
Elke has raised to 5,500 with napkins. I thought Phil Ivey was taking a break, but I've been told now he's gone. He's not coming back. We're going to get a new player pretty soon.
And then you check out the 100,000.
Daniel's called the 5,500 with ace 10, and Ellie's called with a pair of fives.
That was just stupid.
I thought you had lost your mind. Right?
I did. I lost my mind.
You went from 250 up.
And let's see how Elke's step out here with his napkins is going to work.
He ended like barely mad.
Well, yeah, he made it come back at the end.
Well, it was up 360.
Yeah.
And I gave the title to Phil Ivey.
He's going to continue. Picked a good spot.
Your buddy's coming.
But Ellie does not believe. There's 3 overcards to his 5s, and he calls. Ellie must see something. Now Elke's picked up a flush draw.
He gambles more than most.
Ellie's got inside straight draw beside his pair of 5s.
Phil Galfon. Another bump in the log.
He's right here.
Where is he at? He's a good friend of mine. I like him.
Now my compliments another player.
He's a good friend of mine.
He is a good friend. Me and Phil are good friends.
As Ellie debates, a big yellow manatee floats by. I was sure Ellie was going to call when Elke first bet, and now it looks like he's talked himself out of it. He releases. Sometimes your first instinct is the best.
Elke, I told him yesterday that I think you're going to be King of France soon.
Huh? Yeah.
Seems likely. King of France.
He'll take over the Benjamin?
No, they're just going to...
My friend just moved to Korea.
Yeah? Yeah. How do you like it? Loves it. It's fun, huh? I love it there too. I know when I get tired, I play bad.
We're moving fast here. We went from King of France to friends moving to Korea to Mike Matusow back in his own universe.
I don't really need much to enter a hand.
Elke's put the straddle on. Daniel's got an ace-jack suited. He's going to raise to 6,000.
Raise it.
So nice of my straddle.
And Ellie's got an ace-jack unsuited. He said raise. Hasn't put in the raise yet. Going to raise it up to 24-5. Must think Daniel was picking on Elke's straddle.
Wish I had the hand I had last hand.
I want Tom's hand back. He was thinking about calling.
I wasn't raising.
That was probably a better hand.
Calling or folding.
Daniel's calling. We have the battle of the ace-jacks. I check my ace-jack. Let me look at my ace-jack. And I check my ace-jack too. I'm still checking. I'm still not thrilled with my ace-jack.
33.
Well, I'm starting to like my ace-jack, and I'm betting 33,000. Dan's probably thinking, what can I beat? What could Ellie check on the flop with and now bet 33,000? Ellie did raise 24-5 before the flop. Daniel decides he's probably beat.
I don't know what he
Don't worry, I just had the queen 10 of spades. No, not draw. I had 2 spades though.
Almost.
I don't usually play the hand.
Actually, I wanted you to call this stuff.
I thought so. I think I might have had you, but I'm not sure.
No, couldn't have.
Beat 2 10s.
You couldn't have me, buddy. I beat 2 10s.
Okay. We split it, maybe.
You could have split it.
Then I folded good.
You're watching High Stakes Poker.
Alright, throw the 32 out there.
We're better.
Better, I don't know.
Look at the challenge. Look at it. Look. Wait, which one is yours?
This one, I think.
Okay. 32.
We got the triple.
Wait, we'll ask Dole if he wants. Dole, you want?
64. Yeah, happily.
Do you want me to count it out for you? 12,800. There we go. Doyle, it's your 12,800.
I have it come right here.
I've already,
No, don't look.
I've already looked. It's too late.
12,000.
I've already looked.
He's already looked.
I know. You think he would do it if he don't look, right?
He might not even do it if he sees 2 kings.
Hey, look. No, I never.
Well, we got the triple straddle on, and Doyle's got ace, queen of hearts. It's going to be interesting.
How much is this tool? Look, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,000 to steal, boy. But Tom Duan got the 64, so.
I'm all in.
Thank God. Eli, why we just had to do this channel?
All in two.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's the bad
Oh, you guys are serious?
Hold on. I might fall blind for the first time. I might fall
What do
blind.
you want to wake up with? Just
I'm
tell
thinking
me
about it.
that you want to wake up with.
That would be a very
Yes,
interesting
I
move.
didn't know that. No, come on.
Well, scoot it out there where they'll know you're serious.
Okay.
How weird is life?
I could dabble up.
Phil said Mike to play today.
I could dabble up.
I fold.
Please give me a. I want.
Just what I wanted.
I'll take it. I'll take a pair of queens. I'll take queens.
You can have them.
Queens? You can have them, buddy.
Wow.
Hey, you can be booked in here. You can have queens and I book you. You don't even need to have them.
How much is this? I want to know. I want to know how much is it.
I got 170 something.
That's more than I think.
Yes, don't say that. Don't say that. It's the middle of the hand.
170?
But after I fold all.
I'll say one thing.
What are you doing?
I'm out. This is gonna win.
Stop it.
No, but this is gonna win.
Oh, and 5.
That's gonna win, boys. That's gonna win. 6-8 gonna win.
I would have taken a pair of queens.
Good ace.
Wait, one board or 2 board? 2 boards?
I had an ace.
Oh, that's twice, all right. Good.
I said you had an ace.
Good,
Yeah,
bro.
we're running.
I guess we're in the market for hearts.
Players are going to run it twice.
Ivy will win 2 times.
3 times.
That's not a good
Mike's in good shape on this one.
That's a good one for me.
6-8.
You didn't get there yet.
Needs to avoid that ace.
Look. Boom!
Or another heart.
It's never easy, Mike.
You win with the 6?
2 8s and 6. No, 6 I don't want.
Boom.
Oh my goodness.
I knew this would be the one.
All right. You want another one?
Look. And there's the 8. You didn't waste the ace yet, man.
Yeah. Still 2 left.
Wow.
I've never run this hand twice. I don't know what can make me do it.
There's a king in the door. Oh, it's not easy either.
It's never easy, Mike.
There's no 10s anywhere. I haven't seen a 10 in forever. Have you? I don't see no 4s or jacks either. Yeah, oh, he hit the ace too.
What a waste.
Here comes the 10, Mike. I'm sorry.
All right, Gabe, you're enough entertainment
I don't
for
run this
everybody.
bad, buddy. Trust me. No way.
Oh!
Give me 3 aces.
Chop it out. Let's go.
Aces. Both of them came out together.
Can we see one more card?
I thought a 10 was coming. How about you?
Well, made a little profit.
I know the
What a
cycle.
dream situation. 4 raises and an all-in ship, which I know can't be aces.
He's right.
It was a friggin' absolute dream. Hello, Mr. Cunningham. Alan, it's a big pot out there, buddy. Come on in. Don't be scared.
I call.
Only a donkey would make that call. We play at fulltiltpoker.com.
Back for more high stakes poker. And here's our player replacing Phil Ivey. It's Phil Galfond, or our Phil Galfond. I say our because he's making his second appearance on High Stakes Poker, and Karen caught up with him to ask him how he feels to be back.
Now, Phil, the last time we saw you here on High Stakes Poker was season 4, and you didn't get a chance to get going as you would have wanted to. Is there a sense of coming back for redemption here?
A little bit. More of like a fear of a repeat performance. Hopefully I'll get something going.
Is there a pressure to play more than you normally would?
Maybe a little bit, but I have trouble forcing myself to play, make plays that I think are wrong.
Right.
You just can't do it. So I probably won't play too differently.
Interestingly enough, we have Tom Dwan on the table as well, and his famous challenge, you were the one person who's excluded from that, and here you are playing together. What's that like?
Well, we have played together quite a bit, though not heads up at all. But I've been at his six-handed tables plenty of times. I've not played with him live, maybe just once or twice, so it'll be fun.
You must know each other's games quite well.
Yeah, very well. I would say he knows my game as well as anyone, and vice versa. So.
1600 straddle, 3200 straddle, 6400 straddle. He moves all in, and I wake up with 2 kings.
Is that a straddle run?
So far. It was great. Yeah, but I just straddled last time, so we take one off. I know how I
And Doyle said no. Doyle was starting, he said no, and then
Daniel opened a big gap and said he had an ace.
Well, yeah.
Or else I'd have had all that over there.
Oh, because you would have ran only once?
Oh,
so you shot.
And you win again in HighStakes.
He comes Jack 3-3 with 2 clubs. I had 2 kings with a king of clubs. Then he comes running hearts.
You think I heard him by telling him that?
That
was bad information for Doyle.
And then I flopped a set of kings on the first one with a jack, so now all I needed was a 10. Nobody had a 10. But then it came ace just for this fight. And Daniel had thrown away.
I wish it would have come king, jack, jack, and then ace.
Wow.
All right, that's sick.
Why would you wish something on somebody like me?
That would have been sick.
Phil, he forgot to tell you that each of us gave him $5,000 to be quiet for the whole show. The money was there, and he threw it back.
What's he going to say? That you're not allowed to not talk?
That'll be the best show ever, if we get you quiet for the whole show.
I'm going to put tape on my friggin' mouth, and then I won't have to worry about it.
Leave the guy alone.
There needs to be no tape allowed if I'm...
Oh, Doyle, you dogged it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mood left me. I was ready to move it all in
How
there
much would
again.
you pay? I mean, I pay a decent amount. I haven't shut up for the whole show.
I did fine.
Well, I haven't bet 5,000.
We throw 5.
I would just make a donation.
No, it needs to be a bet. Because I want to win something when he slips up and says,
That's so...
Yeah. Cocktails. Oh, that's a word.
No, we're throwing 5 each, and the penalty is only dime, to give us dime each.
You could get creative and start writing stuff down. And,
That's a straddle. I didn't even see that out there.
Yeah, I mean, we said 1 round of
I didn't
straddle,
see
right?
it. I'm sorry. I got the min raise in.
Min raise is good.
already straddled.
We're done, or you are the next one, the last one? Who's going to be the last one?
Keep going. It's better.
I throw 64 out there. I'm pretty sure.
Elliott straddled. Mattisau didn't realize it. Thought he was raising
38.
the $800 big blind to 3,200. Turned out to be a min raise to 3,200. Elke called with a pair of 8s, and now Phil Galfond, who maybe thinks he played a little too tight in his first appearance on High Stakes Poker, has raised it to 11-2 with Queen 7 of diamonds.
I don't play Tom style.
No, let's get that.
No one plays Tom style.
I play my style.
That's true.
There was a guy that played like you one time.
One time?
There was.
Ellie says, sounds good to me. I got ace-10 offsuit.
You couldn't pull the trigger, boys. He was there.
Daniel would have jumped the gun.
How much did you start with him, Mike?
Elke, he can't play by himself.
I'm surprised Mike didn't call with Jack, Queen of Hearts. Probable 4-way action. Could have been a big pot.
I don't think I'm alone in saying that I would probably call with your hand.
Well, it's going to be a big pot for somebody.
Yeah. You see, you single.
Ellie's flopped top 2 pair, aces and 10s. Phil Galfond's got the flush draw.
Nobody would have folded.
Nobody here would have folded your hand. I'll bet you that.
You got it. $500?
What, 2 kings?
No, the hand.
While Ellie is debating his play here, Tom Dwan has bet Mattisau that Dahl wouldn't have folded what Mattisau had, whatever it was.
How much you start again with?
250.
It's a good thing you thought of it, because I never would have done it twice.
That's a lot, right?
50 more.
50 more?
Not as much as you think. He looks long.
72 total. And you cover me?
I believe so. I got 300.
Seems to me that Phil Galfond came to play this season on High Stakes Poker. All those blue $25,000 chips could go in here. If Ellie calls, like he will, Phil Galfond can say, let's run it twice. And if he's watched High Stakes Poker, he knows that Ellie will run it twice. But he just calls. If a diamond doesn't come on the turn, there's nowhere for Phil Galfond to go. I don't think he's going to lead out and bet at it. Let's see. No diamond.
I'm all in.
And there's the all-in.
All right, Mike, what was the big hand?
Jack Queen.
Jack Queen not suited.
Jack Queen of Hearts.
Jack Queen of Hearts? Jack Queen of Hearts.
Pay him then.
My goodness, you really thought somebody would fold that?
$500.
Are you serious? How could you possibly think Doyle would fold that? You really thought Doyle would fold that?
I like how it was Jack Queen.
I just told him.
And then it was like, of hearts.
I think Doyle was about to say pay him, but I'm not sure. And then he said, of hearts. And Doyle started laughing and was like, pay him.
I have no problem. I told him I thought you folded like an ace jack. Ace jack, I would have folded.
But Jack Queen of Hearts.
Jack Queen of Hearts, I would have called it.
Let's say put a gun to your head.
Next time on High Stakes Poker, Galfond, Alezra, and Benjamin tangle in a $200,000 pot.
Wow! I know what you have, Eli.
That would have been nice.
And the Mataso-Negranu rivalry finally explodes into the biggest pots of the season so far.
Oh, phew.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
It's always good to win the first one.
That is a really, really good card for you.
Feels like ace king.
That's the worst hand I could have.
I'm gonna need a few minutes, probably.